Hi, this is Mike Callahan, Dr. FileFinder, and welcome to your Butterscotch.com tutorial on what is a chipset. You hear the term in relation to your computer. Oh, you have an Intel chipset or an AMD chipset, but what is a chipset? Well, in its most basic terms, a chipset is a couple of specialized chips and some circuitry that reside on your motherboard, and that's generally designed to function with a specific processor family. A common misconception, especially among users who are newer, is that a chipset is a large string of chips that are residing on a card that's in the computer or on the motherboard. In point of fact, these are all RAM chips, and old RAM chips at that used to sit on cards that were this size. So a chipset isn't a huge set of chips. Instead, on this motherboard, here is the CPU. The socket that the CPU sits in is part of the chipset. The north bridge, which is hidden underneath this fan, is part of the chipset, sends information to faster processes. The south bridge is over here, sends things to slower things. And so some of this circuitry in here is part of what's called the chipset. If you were building a computer, you would want your chipset to match up with the type of processor you were going to put on the motherboard. So it would be like not wanting to put a Chevy carburetor on your Ford. So a chipset is simply some specialized chips and some circuitry that reside on your motherboard and are designed to function with a certain type of processor. And that's all there is to it.